Welcome to another episode of Fentress' Film Session. Today, I'm going to take a look at Oregon quarterback Tyler Shough. Shuck is competing right now with transfer Anthony Brown from Boston College for the job of replacing Justin Herbert, now in the NFL. But the word is that Shuck has the job. It's pretty much his to lose at this point. He would have to fall completely on his face to give it up. He's been that good. Now, there isn't a whole lot of film to work with here. We haven't seen much of him in action, but what we have seen has been relatively impressive. He's attempted 15 passes, completed 12, 80% completion percentage, 144 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, and a whopping 226.6 passer rating. I don't care who you are or where you come from, that's pretty good quarterbacking right there. Now, let's get started. First play up is something pretty simple, a quick screen to Jalen Redd. Nothing very difficult here. However, you can see that he threw the ball a little high. Redd had to go up and get it. Maybe a better DB closes on him and takes him out there at the 7-yard line, but no harm, no foul. Jalen Redd scoots into the end zone. Again, simple quick screen. This is the second pass that Shuck threw in this game. The first one he threw out of bounds after being flushed out of the pocket and pressure instead of throwing it into danger. That was smart by him. Comes back with his first touchdown pass of the season and of his career. Second play up, we have another screen. This one to the tailback. The D tackle is all over this play. He sniffs it out. He reads it. He's all over the back. Shuck sees it, but he still tries to force the throw. This, of course, is a bad read, bad decision on his part. Easily could have been picked. You would prefer to have seen Shuck throw the ball away. However, later on, we're going to review some plays in which he faces some serious pressure and makes some really good throws and decisions. Here on this play, you have the slot receivers running quick outs. Outside receiver to the left is running a dig. Outside receiver to the right is running a go. And the back is going to sneak out of the backfield to the left. Shuck is not going to get much time here. The defensive end to the left is going to beat his man, have a clear lane to Shuck, and nobody is open. A young, inexperienced quarterback could have easily tried to force this, but instead, Shuck keeps the ball and just tries to get wherever he can. He gets sacked, but hey, you'd rather lose 2 yards than throw an interception. Let's look at it again. Nobody's open. He gets pressured. He steps up, looking to make something happen. He can't. He takes the sack. Okay, here's another play in which Shuck is going to get pressured. This one's going to come up the middle. He's got 2 receivers running routes to the right, left. He's looking at them, but whoops, no one's open. He recognizes it. There's a guy right in his face. So once again, he doesn't force it. Instead, he takes off. This time, he's going to gain yards. Watch this right here. He's got 1 defender behind him, 2 bearing down on him. It looks like he's about to get creamed, but no. We see some juke moves here from Tyler Shough. He makes all 3 miss. 1 grabbed his ankle, but we won't count that because he picked up extra yards. But more importantly, he made those guys miss, made them look a little silly. Let's see it again. He's going to get out of the pocket, head to the left. He's got guys coming at him. Does he slide? No, maybe he should have, but he puts a nice move on those guys, picks up extra yards. This demonstrates that he has some pretty serious mobility. No, he's not going to be Mariota, but he definitely could be as good of a runner as Herbert was. A frequent occurrence in this game is that Shuck received a lot of pressure, which gave us a chance to see how he would respond to adversity. Here's another play in which he responds well. Nevada throws a blitz at Shuck, and 3 rushers are going to get in his face. He does not panic, not one little bit. He firmly plants his feet in the ground. He finds his target in the flat, Spencer Webb, and he delivers a strike while getting hit in the mouth. This is a great play. It's only for 4 yards, but it demonstrates that he's not afraid of getting hit. He knows where his guy is supposed to be to get rid of the ball to when he's facing pressure, and he throws a quick strike without even stepping into it. This is a nice little play. Again, it's not a huge deal, but it's a small little thing that shows he has great presence and awareness about what to do under pressure and where to go with the football. Here's another simple pass by Shuck completed against pressure. He's got Josh Delgado, wide receiver at the bottom, is going to throw a quick slant. Once again, Shuck has a guy in his face. No problem. He stands in the pocket firmly, knowing he's going to get hit, and delivers a strike to Delgado. However, what makes this more difficult is the fact that the safety jumped up into the box, so Shuck has to wait a tick to let the receiver clear and reach that second window. Let's look at it again in slow motion. We've got a play action fake. Here comes the blitz. Shuck stands in there, sees the safety, and leads Delgado with the pass for a gain of 15 yards. One would think by now that Nevada would stop blitzing Shuck, but no, they keep bringing pressure. This time, Oregon is just outside the red zone. You got Hunter Kampmoyer as the wing to Shuck's right. He's going to play fake to the back, going to the left. That's going to cause the defense to flow to its right. The safety on Kampmoyer's side is going to chase the little wheel route there designed to draw the corner for a quick screen that they're not going to throw. And Kampmoyer is going to come wide open right down the middle. Of course, this is a very easy read and throw for any college level quarterback. He doesn't get a ton of pressure. Cam Moore is wide open. So this is not a play where you say, wow, Shuck is going to be an All-American. But it just shows that he knows where he's going to go with the football. He's got awareness. And these are the things you want to see from a young quarterback. This next play on Oregon's next possession is very similar to the one where Shuck threw the slant to Delgado. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much the exact same play action pass. And look, once again, the safety's in the hook to curl area, making Tyler Shough have to throw the receiver open. He has to throw it behind the defender to lead the receiver into that window instead of forcing it into an area where it might get intercepted. This is another example of him standing in the pocket while facing pressure. Look, he's going to get hit again and delivering a quick strike while also recognizing the coverage and not forcing the issue. That's most of what he did against Nevada. Now here's a play against USC later in the season, going against much better competition. Very similar situation. He gets blitzed again. He throws a quick slant, this time to a slot receiver, Micah Pittman. Very easy pitch and catch, but once again, he's standing in the pocket. He recognizes the coverage. Everyone's running a slant. He could pick one of the four guys. He picked the right guy, and he placed the ball in a good spot to where Pittman can catch and run without losing stride. That helps allow him to score. All right, now let's look at something that's kind of a little bit different, a little bit fun. We got a zone read. He's going to give the ball to Darian Felix, get outside to sell the fake, and then, oh, whoops, it looks like Felix is going to bounce it outside. So here comes Tyler Shough to lay out a defender. Yes, the quarterback of the Oregon Ducks is going to get a flat back here. His first career flat back, only one that I know of. He may get more in the future. Who knows? Maybe they'll tell him, Tyler, never do this again. It's too dangerous. But, man, you have to give him credit. This, once again, shows his toughness. You can take guys out, blocking for your running back. You sure as heck aren't too scared to get hit while in the pocket. So let's be clear with what I'm saying here with this video. We're not seeing a wide repertoire of throws that you want to see from a quarterback. We're not seeing him stand in the pocket and throw the comeback, the post corner, the deep post, a deep seam, a go, a dig, a curl even. We're seeing a lot of short throws. That's all they gave him. No fault there. These are blowout victories. But what you are seeing is little things that lead you to believe that he could be good. I think at the very least, the floor with him is going to be good quarterback with the ability to maybe be great. He's got the tools, man. The guy's got the size. He's got the arm. He clearly has the moxie and the toughness to stand in the pocket and take hits while delivering throws. And so, again, we're not showing situations where, man, this guy is just killing it with the deep ball, or it's just rolling out and throwing on the run, things like that. But at the very least, what we're seeing here is we're seeing a guy who, when given what he was given, executed the plays and made smart decisions, stood up in the pocket against pressure, made accurate throws, threw guys open, didn't make mistakes other than that one he forced on the screen, the D tackle got to. Other than that, he looked pretty good. So I think it's safe to say that there's good reason for hope that Tyler Shough is going to carry on the tradition that Oregon has built of having very good, two great quarterbacks behind the center.